welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Coinholics Anonymous. Hello, Anna. Glad to see you. Hello, Jack. Glad to see you, my friend. Hey, Israel. How are you? Hey, Oz. Glad to see you. Hello, Chew. And welcome in, Sin City. First time here. So today we are going to continue talking about the commemorative halves. And last time we left off with Oakland Bay Bridge. And unfortunately, I do not have any of these commemoratives. Hey, Shaz! Where's the B-Day cupcakes? Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Shaz. Here you go. Happy birthday, Shaz. Today is officially your birthday. Another year older. How do you feel, Shaw? And you are welcome. So if you're new to my channel and you're just coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified anytime I go live. Trying to open up my pen package here. Oh, crap. I had so much going on today. I forgot to do the will. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's right. You're getting younger. Forgot. Not older. Younger. My bad, Shaz. When are you going to be 4? Hey, Dwayne. Glad to see you. Welcome in, Josh. Thanks for sharing me out. And I totally forgot to do the will. You know, summer's here and you got a lot of things to do. You kind of tend to forget to do some things, I guess. And I can't find my list. And I had it last week. Now I don't have it this week. Oh, here it is. Next year you'll be 4. This year you're 3, right? All right, let's see. Got to put Josh on that for this month. So what I'm going to do, since I forgot to do the will, I'm going to throw in a couple Grammys. Probably go live tomorrow. Just had too much today, and we'll do the will. Because I got to do that will. I got to figure out who gets what. I guess I lost the list. I thought it was in this pile, and I'm not finding it. Ten rules of coin collecting. There we go. The winner last time, we had Ringmaster Ray's a winner. Jimmy Thompson, Anna, and Carrie C. Those were my last 4 winners for sharing me out. So those of you that are new, when you share me out, I put you on a will. You get a chance to possibly win a 1 ounce silver coin. Well, not a coin, but a round. And the ones that I give out is a honeycomb 9 fines. 5 9s fine. From the 5 9s mint. So if silver is silver, anything stacks up, right? Still got to get together and do my 1K giveaway. Haven't decided when we're going to do that yet. It's just a lot going on right now. My son's graduating high school. So we got that going on too. So the next coin in this batch that we're going to be talking about is the Columbia, South Carolina Sesquicentennial. And I don't have that one. There's a lot going forward I do not have at all. Haven't gotten in my collection. Well, there's a couple I do have. So if anybody has any questions about coins, please put it in the chat and we'll try to answer it. And if I don't know the answer, I know several people that can get the answer. All right, so we're going to start out with a 1936, and let me see if I can pull up that to show you guys, since I personally don't have it. Let's see. I can't multitask and talk too, so give me a minute. Woohoo, big fun. When we do that, we'll. You guys can hear the ball game out in the backyard, out in the field. Oh my gosh, Charles, let's not even talk about that. I don't know. How many looks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll? That would be the answer. I don't know. I don't know if it would be or not. I'm just being silly, you guys. Okay, I think I found some good examples here. You would never melt them? Good. Because that's not a good thing to do. Well, it makes my mortgage more valuable. So go ahead. All right. Right here. Well, that's only the front. We need one with both. Both the front and the back. There we go. It would take 3 to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Is it because we take 1 lick and 2 bites? Or would it take 3 Morgans to make a 1,000-ounce bar? That'd be, I don't know if that would work. Did anybody bring the cookies? Is Anna in here? I need some cookies. All right. Let me make that full screen there so y'all can see it better. We have the 1936 Columbia, South Carolina Sesquicentennial Centennial. Isn't that cool? Look! It looks like Walking Liberty there in a like a palm tree. Maybe she's out on the beach relaxing, getting ready to go in the water. Who knows? Make up a story to go with it to make it cool and why you collect it. Thank you, Josh. Yakasnab, thanks. I hope that Cassie had one as well. According to Mr. Al, 1 lick and 3 bites or 2 bites, we're good to go. So these $7.50 were authorized to help finance extensive celebrations marking the can't even say that word, sesquicentennial of the founding of Columbia in 1786. It was designed by Wolf David, which was struck at all 3 mints. Hey, Siren Silver Stash, glad to see you. And sold in sets. The obverse bears the figure of justice with a sword and scales, and at the left is the capital of 1786, and at the right, the capital of 1936. A palmetto tree, which is a state emblem, is the reverse device on this piece. So it reminds me of sitting on the beach in Florida, where I like to be right now. Not really, because it's kind of warm here today. Hey, good, awesome, Jemima, welcome in. I hope you like what you got, and it was everything you expected it to be. So usually these were sold in sets. You have the D mint, the PD and S mint, and an MS. Good, awesome, Jemima. I'm glad you like it. The MS60 goes for $645 for the set. And MS66 goes for $825. Now, if you just have one of the coins, the single type coin, again, it depends on the condition. This is why you got to be able to grade your coins yourself, or at least come close to the grading of where it might fall. And maybe that's something I should teach on a little bit too. I don't know. We'll see. An AU50 goes for $180, all the way up to an MS66. That's the highest they have graded, at least in my notes. That's what I have it listed at. I didn't pull out the big book and look and add to my notes. But MS66 goes for $275. And in the P, 1936P, there's only 9,007 minted. And the D, there's only 8,009 minted. And in the S, there's only 8,007 minted. So again, the set seems like it'd be a better way to go on this one. So that would be more of a key date for that. Those coins is to have it as a set. It's cash. Cash, cash, cash. Commemorative halves have become very popular, more so in the last 4 years, primarily because of the pandemic. People had to have a hobby to do, and that was something they kind of did, and they started collecting more of the commemoratives. 1936 is the next one. Let's see if I can get one of those pulled up here. And as you can see, there's only so many of these minted of all these commemoratives. So if a lot of people got into collecting these, they become more scarce to get your hands on. Which causes the value to go up. Hey, see Happy Chappy, glad to see you. How are you doing, my Ohio brother? All right, let's see what I pulled up here. We need one with the front and the back to it. Here we go. See if I can make it bigger. This is the next one in the series. 1936 was the year they put out a whole lot of commemoratives. Your kindness in a burrito shell? Whoa, that's pretty soft today. See Happy Chappy. So 1936 is when they flooded the market heavily with these commemorative halves, if you guys have not noticed. The 1936 Delaware Tercentenary was the 300th anniversary of landing of the Swedes in Delaware, which was the occasion for a souvenir issue of this $50. So the colonists landed on the spot that is now can't even say that word. Isn't it? I love the toning on that coin. Wilmington, and established a church, which is the oldest Protestant church in the United States. And it's still to this day used for worship. Their ship, Kalmar nickel, is known on the reverse of the coin, and the Old Swedes church is on the obverse. Designs were chosen from a competition that was won by Carl L. Smits, and this coin was authorized in 1936. However, it was struck in 1937. Oh, see, you learned something now, Josh. Something new is close to you. However, they didn't date them until 1938 on the reverse, and 1936 on the obverse. The anniversary celebrated in 1938 in both Sweden and the United States. Oh, you're welcome, David. You were here before, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you a wrench. Just don't abuse it. A 2 krona coin was issued in Sweden alongside this coin to commemorate the same event. So not only do you have this one to collect, but there's a coin in another country that kind of goes right along with this one. So you should try to get your hands on that. If you can even get your hands on it anymore. I don't know, because a lot of countries and their attitude towards collecting coins is a little bit different than how the United States handles it. Paula, we're gonna have to do a live chat for her YouTubeaholics, right? We got to do Stackaholics, which we do over on Jeff's channel, and we just stack our silver over there, our silver and our gold. Which reminds me, I do have to move quick on this live because I have to go start up his channel. He is without electric due to storms, you guys. But anyway, the 1936 distribution was only 20,993 of these. And welcome in, Paula. Glad to see you, my friend. You're still a coinaholic. You can't get enough of us lovely people. So an AU50 goes for $185. And an MS66 goes for $285. So that's basically it for that coin. Very simple. As you can see up here, I don't know if you can see my arrow. Maybe you can on the screen. I don't know. Here's the 1938 right here. You want to bin it? I don't have one to bin. Not this one. Hey, Seven Stacks. Glad to see you. Hey, Kraken Travis. How are you? Don't worry. No ring ray worms here today so far. Just dolls and her cookies. The next one is 1936 Battle of Gettysburg Anniversary. Let's see if we can pull up a nice coin and a nice example of that one. This one is one of the hardest ones to get, even with a survival rate. You don't see them too often. Hey, there's Ringworm Ray. Kraken, he just popped in. Kraken parts. Welcome in, Ringmaster Ray. Glad to see you. Yep. I don't think that's a good one. We have to go down a little ways on this one. All right, there we go. So on June 16th, 1936, Congress authorized a coinage of 50-cent pieces in commemoration of the 1863 Battle of Gettysburg. The models were prepared by Frank Vittor, he was a Pittsburgh sculptor. So he did portraits of a Union and a Confederate veteran are shown on the obverse. And on the reverse are 2 shields representing the Union and Confederate armies separated by a double-bladed fasces. So there we go. Hey, Shift Kicker, glad to see you. Hello, John Howe. Welcome in. So your else, yeah, so commemoratives are kind of hard to come by. They really are. How long that's going to be for, who knows? We'll see before people start offloading them. We don't know. Might get lucky. Anyway, there's 26,920 of those, 28 minted of those. There is no sets in these. Kraken Travis. AU50 goes for $460 and MS66 goes for $900. So I don't have any of these examples here today. Sorry. Like I said, I was really busy with a lot of stuff. The next one is my dad's favorite that I'm still trying to get a good example of, or purchase a good example of for him. Is a Norfolk, Virginia Bicentennial. How's that go? Least we, the willing, led by the unknown, have done so much with so little for so long that we can now do practically anything with nothing almost instantly. Good point, Dwayne. Good point. So these ones, let's find a good example of it that we can see very well. That's too blast white. We need some toning. Hey, I'm a dad and I like coins. Geez, selfish dolls, Dolly. Right? Dolls is so selfish. She does not like sharing her coins. It's just the way it is. All right, so this one was done to provide funds for the celebration of Norfolk's anniversary of its growth from a township in 1682 to a royal borough in 1736. So Congress first passed a law for the striking of medals, and the proponents, however, being dissatisfied, finally succeeded in winning authority for $50 commemorating the 300th anniversary of the original Norfolk land grant and the 200th anniversary of the establishment of the borough. So William Mark Simpson and his wife, Marjorie Emory, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but Simpson designed the piece. The verse shows the sail the city of Norfolk with a 3-masted ship as a central device, and the reverse features the Royal Mace of Norfolk, presented by Lieutenant Governor Dinwiddie in 1753. So I like this one. But so I have to buy two, one for me, one for my dad. Kraken. Do you need to go to counseling for this? We can talk about it if we have to. Wait a minute, Kraken, you should have gotten it today. Jamama got his. Thank you for the cookies, Ringmaster Ray. He knows how to get to my heart with the cookies. Hey, Jimmy, glad to see you. The next one is Roanoke Island, North Carolina, and it's the 300th anniversary, 350th anniversary piece. Oh, I forgot to give you the mintage on those. So minted is 16,936. An AU50 goes for $240, and an MS66 goes for $350. Awesome, see happy chappy. I just think he doesn't want to go to his mailbox to see if he got his stickers. Oh, he has an excuse to keep blaming me. Hey, Dove Season, glad to see you. Oh, stuff it, Kraken. That sounds so yummy. You gonna eat it? This one reminds me of sort of like the Pilgrims. He is having a lack of sticker shock. So does Heath. He has that too. He's got that going on as well. Well, now see, Happy Chappy is too. And Shaw's is taking away the cookies. Man, I'm having a day. Nice, Ringmaster Ray. That's funny. The commemoratives remind me of Lord of the Rings, one album to rule them all. Well, I'm glad you still love me. I still love you too, see, Happy Chappy. This one was minted in 1937. So this one was for the celebration in Old Fort Raleigh in 1937 to commemorate the 350th anniversary of Sir Walter Raleigh's lost colony and the birth of Virginia Dare, the first white child born in British North America. So a special $50 for the occasion was designed by William Mark Simpson of Baltimore. The verse bears a portrait of Sir Walter Raleigh, and the reverse has a figure representing Eleanor Dare holding her child Virginia. Creation? Well, they're from Britain, so I wouldn't say that. So 29,030 were minted. Bart Simpson, maybe. AU50 goes for 165, and the MS66 goes for 275. So that's it for that one. The next one is the Battle of Antietam. Can't even say Antietam anniversary. Antietam. It's okay, Paula. They need their rounds once in a while. They don't get it often, so why not? Let them have that one. Hey, Jimmy Snow Dog. Glad to see you. Shame on you for getting them in their feelings, though, Paula. Now I won't hear the end of it, so I'm coming to your house. Oh, is she? That's good to know. There's a lot of people from Ohio. I just don't pay attention anymore. A lot of famous people. I don't see no two coins side by side here, so we may have to kind of go between one to the other. No, wait, we do have one right here. I like cookies. Cookies are for me. 7 presidents from Ohio. Yes, yep. A lot of movie stars from Ohio as well, including Marilyn Manson, which was right down the road for me. Anyway, back to the commemoratives. This was designed by William Mark Simpson and struck in 1937 to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the famous Civil War battle to thwart Lee's invasion of Maryland. You're big in Japan? Huh. I'm what are you, Ringmaster Ray? A ringworm? Are you a cookie? You're tall? I'm short. You know, they can't really prove that's what Johnny Appleseed did. That's all a myth and a legend, but that's beside the point. They do teach it. So the opposing generals McClellan and Lee are featured on the obverse, while the Burnside Bridge, which is an important tactical objective, is shown on the reverse. The Battle of Antietam on September 17th, 1862 was one of the bloodiest single-day battles of the world. Of the war, with more than 23,000 men killed, wounded, or missing. Oh no, you're a serial killer. Shame on you. You should have let those cereal pieces live for another day. Then you can do it again tomorrow. He's a pain in the what? Kraken. Okay, Paula. Love you, ma'am. See you later. Thanks for coming in. So there's 18,028 of these minted. That's a good point. See, Happy Chappy. I'm actually related to several of the presidents of the United States, but welcome in, Glenn. Glad to see you. But that's beside the point. My grandma talks about it all the time, and she shows me the family tree. We go through it with her all the time because of her dementia. But she's very proud of that. Kraken, go change your diaper. There's too much of that crap going around right now. That's what Ringmaster Ray says. So we got New Rochelle is the next one. 250th anniversary. Well, she's lived her life though. She's up there in age. She's about 80, 85. I guess I'm just a little different than most people. I can handle certain things to an extent. Much more easier than a lot. It does suck though. That could be so, Josh. So the verse, which is the founding of New Rochelle in 1688 by French Huguenots, a special half dollar was issued in 1938. The title to the land that the Huguenots purchased from John Pell provided that a fattened calf be given away every year on June 20th. This is represented by a calf and figure of John Pell on the obverse of the coin. The fleur-de-lis, which is shown on the reverse, is adapted from the seal of the city. And both sides of the coin were designed by Gertrude K. Lathorpe. Yeah, but what they didn't tell you was that the brother really kept the money and the sister got nothing. So 15,266 of these were minted. Calf. You need more silver to add in there. Well, I guess you came to the right place, Cap. So you like this one. This one is actually very representative of the United States and the history. So no sets with this one either. It's just single coins. Distribution is 15,266 minted. An AU50 goes for 275, and an MS66 goes for 450. The next one is the Iowa Centennial. And I do actually have this one. Let me get it. Because it'll only take a second. If I go to the right drawer. I got to pull things out of my drawers. He's actually lassoing that cow. For show. Ew, that drawer makes a lot of noise. We don't want this one. Why did that even pop up? Here we go. So this is an Iowa Centennial. Pretty cool piece. That's what I say, see Happy Chappy. I need to put those drawers back on before everybody sees everything, right? Hey, Crypt Keeper, glad to see you. Remaster Ray says get him up. Nobody wants to see any of that. Come on, let's go, dolls. Some people are going to need therapy after this one. Just kidding. How are you, Crypt Keeper? Cracking Travis? No way. No way. So the front of this, you see the eagle with the banners representing the statehood of Iowa. And the back of this, and I'm going to have to pull the camera up so you can see it. The secret love. Oh, it is therapy. It's called coin therapy. We come in and we talk about coins, commemoratives. Yeah, so you're in the right place, see Happy Chappy. So this $50 commemorating the 100th anniversary of Iowa statehood was designed by Adam Peets of Philadelphia, and the reverse shows the Iowa State seal. The obverse shows the first stone Capitol building at Iowa City, and this issue was sold first to the residents of Iowa, and only a small remainder to others. Nearly all of the issue was disposed of quickly except for 500 that were held back to be distributed in 1996 and another 500 in 2046. So there's another 500 yet to be released, but we got another 23 years to go before they will release the other 500 coins. We all might need Kraken therapy after this stream. So the one I'm showing is an MS65 right now. There's 100,057 minted. However, there's 1,000 of them. 500 still not released. So an AU50 goes for $85. An MS66, $135 for that one. The next one I also have one of Booker T's and Washington Carvers, which will end this series for the classic commemoratives. Beautiful piece. You got some of these ones? These ones are the easiest to get your hands on, but some of them still can carry some good value to them. So this being the year before the last year, before we get into the modern ones, you'll take the rape. What? See Happy Chappy? Right? Actually, I have some. I just haven't showed them to sell them yet. Anyway, this commemorative coin was issued to perpetuate the ideals and teachings of Booker T. Washington and to construct memorials to his memory. It was issued from all mints. It received wide distribution from the start. And the verse has the legend from slave cabin to Hall of Fame. His log cabin birthplace is shown beneath. And this coin was designed by Isaac Scott Hathaway, as was the Carver Washington $50. So I have both. This one right here, Hall of Fame. From slave cabin to Hall of Fame. gosh, Ringmaster Ray. I'm trying to get you out of therapy. Oh my gosh. So the distribution for each year is a little different. Some years are very similar. Most of these were sold in sets. However, you could buy them single as well, but your best bet is to have them in a set. In 1946, P, D, and S. The P had 5046. Oh my gosh. 700,546. The D had 50,000, and the S has 500,279 minted. The MS60 goes for $60, and MS66 goes for $300. Well, I think you have to put them together because over the years, I think people have separated them and sold them that way because, you like your coins, you like what you like out of the set, and you leave the rest behind. So I don't think you're ever going to find a set. Now, I could be wrong because I know I've seen it a couple times on PCGS. They have sold sets. 1947, P, D, and S, all 6,000 minted per year. Mint. That's pretty awesome, Joama. Keep it going. It's way cool when it's out of focus. Oh, no. That sunlight behind me, and these are brilliant uncirculated. So that blast white will mess with the camera. 6,000 each minted per mint for 1947. And a set, an MS60 goes for $60. And MS66 goes for $415. Oh, you're welcome. 1948 PDNS, all of them were minted 8,005 each. The set in an MS60 goes for $85. MS66 goes for $330. Did you try PCS Remaster Ray? PCGS, sorry. Because I know sometimes if you pay attention, they will sell the sets. But you gotta be quick to bid. In 1949, PDNS, again, same mintage for all the mints is 6,004. A set goes for, an MS60 set goes for 140. And an MS66 goes for 385 plus. 1950, PD and S. The P and D are the same mintage, 6,004 each. The S is 62,091. The set goes for MS60 goes for 90. And the MS66 goes for 325. 1951 PD and S. The P is the only highest one minted, which is 210,082. And the last two, 7,004 each minted. So that one, the set goes a little higher because the last two, I don't know, the D and S, I'm not real certain why. But it goes for, an MS60 goes for 100, and an MS66 goes for 300 plus. Now, a single coin can go for $18 in an AU50, and an MS66 goes for 100 plus. And the last of the classics, and this is where I'm going to end it because I have to get ready for Jeff's live here, is the 1951 to 1954 Carver, Washington Commemorative. This cool piece right here. It was designed by Isaac Scott Hathaway. This coin portrays a conjoined bust of two prominent Black Americans, Booker T. Washington, who was a lecturer, educator, and principal of Tuskegee Institute. He urged training to advance independence and efficacy for his race, and George Washington Carver was an agricultural chemist who worked to improve the economy of the South And he spent his life teaching crop improvement and new uses for soybeans. Of communism among, or not communism, but communionism among Negroes in the interest of national defense. These are pretty cool. You don't see a lot of coins that commemorate There we go. So in 1951, these were also sold in sets. And the sets is what you really want to get your hands on. Which one? Carver or Washington? Because I believe Washington did. He did make the peanut butter. So we have 1951 P, 20,018 were minted. The D and the S is the same, 10,004 minted. MS60 it goes for $80. And MS66 goes for $835 plus. In 1952, the P mint had 1,106,292 minted. You know, that was my thought too, but it wasn't Peter Pan that did it. He was just a fairy. Anyway, 1952 D and S, 8,006 were minted. AU50, there's none graded in AU50. MS60 goes for $95. Hey, MJ, glad to see you. And an MS66 goes for $690 plus. No, you didn't, Kraken. We're going to talk about this afterwards, Kraken. All right, MJ. The next one is 1953 P. And P and D had the same mintage, 8,003. The 1953 S is 88,020 minted. These again, all these years were sold in set. So an MS60 is the lowest grade they've got graded, goes for 102, and the highest grade goes for 1,000 plus. Yeah, Jeff, we were done at your class. Yeah, I gotta go get his chat started, so I gotta hurry up. 1954 P and D, there's 12,006 minted. And the S is 42,024 minted. The MS66 goes for 90. And the set for MS66 goes for 900 plus. I think he's in probably about a half an hour. I mean, we have a little bit of time, but I got to get ready to start his live. Carver, Washington, single coin goes for $20. And an MS66 goes for $450 plus. So that ends the classic commemoratives. Does any of y'all have any questions about any of the commemoratives so far? Pretty cool coins. I love them. I am not sure if it's open panel, but it might be. So I don't want to say it's open panel and then be wrong. So just go expecting it to be either or. That's awesome, MJ. I'm glad to hear that. It's awesome having you in the chats and giving away. And sorry I wasn't in Jeff's channel last night very often. I had a lot going on. Awesome. See, happy chappy. Glad that I can help you guys learn about coins. But if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. It doesn't matter if it's about commemoratives. It doesn't matter if it's about, I don't know, the first school piece. So we're here to help you guys learn, so you're not so afraid to get into collecting the coins. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I will be back up tomorrow. We will do the live tomorrow. I will go ahead and get that set up for tomorrow. And we will do the wheel and see who wins the 1 ounce silver for sharing me out. I appreciate you all. It helps the algorithms. It gets me pushed out there. It helps me grow my channel, and I can't do it without you guys. All right, MJ, thanks for coming in. So if nobody has any questions, and because I have to get ready to set up for Jeff's live tonight, I'm going to leave you all the same. Have love for one, friendships for many, and blessings for all, and I will see you on the flip side.